Sunday, fun day. I'm hyped.
You know I was ready for this.
Anytime you can get a Wayne Gretzky patch jersey autograph for well under $1,000.
I mean, you start up hot. I mean, they expect to maintain that throughout your whole career. Everybody knows there's ups and downs to everything.
What do you guys think of Marvin Carter?
I think it's beautiful. I think it's a great move.
So when it comes down to card value, right? Breeze and Aaron Rodgers don't compare to Tom Brady. What's up, man? What's going on?
What's good, y'all? How y'all doing?
It is Easter night.
Yes, sir. Easter night.
How you doing?
Man, chilling. How was Easter?
It was good. It was good. It was relaxed. It was good. It was very good. Right now, I'm sitting here watching New Orleans get handled by Phoenix. It's 103-89.
And I was watching it, and I was like, "What the heck is going on here?" They don't look like they belong there. Honestly, the way they're playing.
They don't. It just show. I think it speaks to. This is only game one, right? I'm pretty sure New Orleans is going to make some adjustments, come back, have something to say to Phoenix. I don't think they're going to win the series, but at least you got to represent yourself well, right? But I think that's when you go down, like, you got 8 seeds. The 8 seed is like 7, 8 seeds. So, well, at some point, we'll probably see a play-in team shake something up, put someone out they shouldn't have, or no one thought they would. Mm-hmm. But I don't think it's happening here.
No, not this year. Well, only team that might make some noise is the Nets, if you consider them a playing team. But
Boston that was a tight game today.
That game was I was stressing out that whole game.
Who would you like to win?
Man, you already knew I want to win. Come on, right. I had a whole.
Kyrie had a good game.
Yeah, he went crazy today. KD didn't have a good game, but I don't think that's going to happen.
KD had a defense applied to him early.
Yeah, they were doubling
switching on and off of him early.
Every single time he touched the ball, somebody was coming up.
At least 2 people were around him.
But you guys. But what about the Bulls? What happened with the Bulls today?
I don't think the Bulls. I kind of said this in the season. The Bulls dropped to the 6th seed in the East. Right. At one point, they were the 1st seed, and then the 2nd seed, and then they started dropping. The Bulls, just with the injuries that they've had, they don't have that firepower. They don't have that.
Lonzo. They miss Lonzo to push it up the court.
Yeah, they don't really have that. So the Bulls are going to have a problem against Milwaukee. And the length of Giannis is going to be a problem for a lot of people.
What do you think? How many games?
Will the Bulls lose in?
Or just in general?
Series would probably go 5 or 6.
I say 6. That's being generous. Would you be surprised if they get swept?
I'm surprised if any professional team gets swept.
Oh, it looks like New Orleans might get swept, so we'll see.
We'll see. I mean, you never know, But what's up with Memphis?
I called it at the beginning of the week. I got the T-Wolves winning in 6.
Wow, a couple people have told me that.
You'll see.
I respect it. I mean, that it's just a lot. Memphis. There's been a lot of talking. A lot of posturing on the court. You can't go home first round.
Yeah, you can't do that.
There's been talk of them being the best team in the basketball. There's talk of them being the best team in the West. Now let's jump over to Golden State.
They look good. Jordan Poole.
Curry comes off the bench, right? He's still mending that ankle. Poole just steps up.
This shows how deep
things happened in that game. Poole stepped up. Draymond Green has played very good defense versus Jokic.
Yeah. Possible MVP.
Very good defense. And these are the things I know. Again, this is the first game. So I'm not going to draw too many conclusions. But I don't know if he MVP of Draymond Green. I don't know. Man, Draymond Green is a great defensive player.
No, I agree. But
the MVP is like, I don't know.
Yeah, but it's only the first game, FD. We getting excited.
True.
Exactly. Because look at Miami. Look at Miami. Look, they came off guns.
Man, they came out just handling, just. Why that game was? I would turn on that game. The game was really over.
Well, they just. Oh, so that's the thing. They just played Friday, so they really didn't have a few days to like get warm, get some rest or whatever. But still, lose by 30 to Miami, and Miami has no type of offense at all.
Really, not that great of an offense. They don't have a big man. It's just interesting what they were able to do and how they were controlling. When Butler really picked up, if you watch the video, he kind of picked up Trae Young and moved him when they had that little altercation around midcourt.
Trae Young's a kid, man.
Trae Young's head was kind of bobbing when he picked him up and moved him. Like, this is gonna be a long day.
Yeah.
Because Butler does that old school approach, right? He physically tries to intimidate the best player on the other team.
I agree. I think they're gonna bully him. That's look how small Trae Young is, man. That's why for some reason I do not like Trae Young. I don't know why. Maybe it was the series against the Knicks where it just threw me off, a little arrogant for me. But man, it's just something about him. I just don't
I didn't see that shiver today. I
didn't see the shiver. I didn't see the bow. I didn't see him going.
None of that. I didn't see that.
It's just playoff basketball is different. Remember what we talked about maybe a few weeks ago? The smaller guards have a hard time to play. And look what's happening. The smaller guards like Steph, Clay, Trae, they're just having issues, especially in the playoffs. You'll see.
Well, I'm laser focused on what Ja Morant's going to do.
Well, yeah.
I just really want to see what he's going to do in this series.
I just hope I hope they get out of that series, because if not, oh man, the questions that are coming out of that series afterwards.
But one big question is that they don't have anything for the Ant-Man.
Yeah, you talking about stopping Ant? No,
there's no stopping him.
Whoa, man, I
didn't really have 36 points first game.
Easy 36, effortless.
There's no stopping him, really.
And this goes back to the discussion we had a few weeks ago. Who you taking, LaMelo or you taking Ant-Man? And man, look what's happening right now.
He's allowed in that offense though to do his thing.
But so is LaMelo though.
Yeah, but LaMelo, he needs to be a point guard.
That's true.
That's a difference. So Ant-Man can shoot, drive, shoot the three, really do whatever he wants to do from an offensive position. He's not limited in that offense.
Yeah.
And Pat Beverly, all of them want him to go. Cat, they want him to go.
They empower him though. You like they're a real close team. Like they're like, go ahead and go get us the game. Like D'Lo only had like what 4 points or something. He didn't really make an impact.
Mm-hmm. And in the post-game press conference, they asked Ant-Man, "What is it like getting ready for Memphis?" They said, "Well, the fans talk. They talk."
I love that boy's confidence.
Yeah, so they get me up. The fans are talking the whole game.
His confidence is amazing. It's not arrogant at all. I don't think it's arrogant at all. And I just think he is either. I just think he's just confident in himself. Geez, 36 your first playoff game on the road and win a game. I think the last person that came up to mind that did that was D Rose, his first year.
Probably so, yeah.
It's great, and the way he's scoring, like he's pulling up from three. Like
how tall is the Ant-Man? What is his?
I think he's 6'6", maybe.
Let's see how tall he is. 6'4".
Okay. 6'4". Oh, he don't look 6'4", FD.
6'4", 25. He does not.
How tall are you?
6'3".
Nah, he's definitely not 6'4" then.
He looked. I remember that game where Butler is trying to punk him out, and they kind of stare each other down face to face. He wasn't too much shorter than Butler.
Yeah, and he's bigger. I feel like he's like stronger too. These playoffs is really good so far. There's only a few series that I will skip. The Philly, the one playing right now, the New Orleans one. I wouldn't want to watch.
What do you think about the Philly series?
I didn't watch it, but
I didn't watch it yesterday.
From what I've seen, I thought Toronto was going to give him some problems, but I guess not.
Nah, Toronto's not giving. I don't think Toronto.
Yeah, the Dallas series, I don't really care if Luka's not playing, and that's it. I mean, all the other series are going to be good. I just want to see how Brooklyn responds on Wednesday. You believe it's that long of a wait?
Oh, that's how it is in the first round.
That's why they gotta go 5. It's too long of a wait.
Well, back in the day, what was the first
It was
series?
5.
It was 7.
Yeah.
Then it went to 5. And then it went back to 7.
Yeah, 7s is too long for the
I think
first.
somebody probably ran some numbers and thought, man, we're losing some revenue cutting these games down.
Yeah, that's true. That makes sense. Makes sense. So let's talk about the LA Proper Show. How was it yesterday?
LA Proper Show was very, very cool. We went early.
As usual.
Well, I've been trying to go early now.
That's the best time to go.
I used to get there between noon and 2.
Yeah.
But now I try to go early. So we got there when it was opening. So I parked at, I think, 9:45. And I walked in around 10. And we were there until a little after 11. And I walked pretty much the whole show.
Well, it's not that big of a venue compared to the other ones. But it's still, for its size, it's still a good show. Because I guess we're so used to the premieres, the card stocks, and just the number of tables. But sometimes just a smaller venue, you still get a good amount of
Well, I'm a firm believer, no matter how big the show is, there is something on these tables that somebody needs to pay attention to.
Exactly, 100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. So I found, we'll talk about it in some upcoming episodes, but I found 2 great cards that I'm still very excited about.
What you pick up, or you don't want to say yet?
I'm a hold them, but I think one is one I've done research on for literally. I know everybody out there is like, man, some of this research gets boring. But JD, I've researched this card. What are the right grades to get on it? What are the right subgrades to get on it? For probably 2 or 3 months. Looked on and off, saw what's available for sale. Probably about 3 weeks ago, said I'm just gonna wait. And I found the card at the show on Saturday.
And it was a good deal, I'm assuming.
It's a good deal, man.
That's good. That's good.
Good addition to the PC.
Oh, it's a PC.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
JD, most of what I buy is you don't have some link to it, in time frame.
Exactly. That's how I am too. Anything we do, is always have some meaning behind it. It's always deep. So that's good.
Now, what about you? What'd you get into this weekend?
Nothing. Just a lot of nothing. Just spend time with the family because it took a little. This is the first time in like 3 weeks I didn't do any like card related business for like 3 weeks. So it was cool. I mean,
that's a good thing, right? That's a good thing.
Yeah, spend time with the kids and then getting ready for the big one. Well, I might go to Premiere this weekend too.
I'm gonna go to Premiere.
And then it will set up for the big one.
We're gonna get to Premiere a little early.
Yeah.
What time are you planning to be there?
If I'm able to get there, sneak out, I'll try to get there at 12 like last time. Like how we did last time. Okay. If everything goes as planned.
All right. I'll be in communication with you that day.
I know. That's a good show too. I feel like we're really blessed with all the shows that we have.
We are.
I was thinking about it the other day. I was like,
you get to the national, or you get to some of these other areas of the country, and you get to talking to people. There's some people that don't have a show within 2-3 hours of them.
Yeah,
any weekend they don't have it.
Yeah, they gotta wait like 2-3 months for a show to come back.
Or they got to go on a drive. Like I've talked to people that have gone to Dallas. I have some friends that used to live out in California. Then I have one family that lives in Arkansas now, and they have to drive. They're driving.
Oh my goodness!
Let me pull in some of these comments. Man, I got so enthralled in this conversation.
I know.
Let's not forget our people. Okay, OG Card Scam. What's up, brother? Happy Easter. Let us know how that Mariners game was today. What's going on?
Oh,
2-minute countdown, 2 phones. Yep, I got you. Let us know about that Mariners game. Happy Easter. Good evening, Baker Boy. Go Mariners. Okay. Beat the Astros 7-2. I don't know if the Astros are still who we thought they were. Right, the little Denny Green.
Baseball's a marathon, FD.
But they have people in different places now. It is a marathon, but
I don't get too excited. Only time I got excited is when they Vladdy Jr. went crazy and they're crowning him the MVP already.
He hit 3 home runs,
something like that. Maybe because I'm a little upset what he did. It was against my Yankees, but still,
I saw that.
I was a little upset after
he was swinging, and the ball was flying.
Yeah. Whatever.
And Vlad, he's in pretty good shape, bro.
Yeah, surprisingly, I feel like he's overweight. Well, I don't know if he's overweight, but he didn't look in shape for baseball.
He looks pretty decent right now.
taking
Well,
it
definitely when I saw him round in second, going to third with that, he looked.
he was in stride. It's the beginning of the year, man. You know that. Wait till like later in the year. They're not going to be running second like that.
Nah, probably not. Baker Boy, FD Hart, or working hard. I appreciate you. Well, I try to stay busy. To me, it's fun. I try to be creative. There's some
really been busy though. I'll give
yeah.
you that.
There's
I was talking
some
about
fun things, but I try to
it's
each
the
thing.
purpose.
Yeah, each thing we do, I think about how would I like to do this?
Yeah, I was telling Christian Dimes and Dividends. I was like, damn, my boy FD going crazy these last few days, man. I was like,
Wait till sometime.
I told him, I was like, I gotta get up a little bit. Let me just go recharge the batteries, and I'll be there.
Yeah,
It is good. Hey, you doing your thing helps out all of us.
Yeah,
I try. So,
and I feed off other people as well. So I try to just stay busy, man. And G puts a lot of good work in. We talk about
man. You could tell the progress is getting there. That's why I'm so excited. Today I woke up, I was like, man, it was an episode 5, and we're just slowly. If you go back like our timelines of 5 weeks ago, you could just see the progression for both of us.
Yeah,
so it's getting there.
Yeah, I give advice all the time. If someone's doing something, it could be on YouTube, Instagram, wherever it is. If you look at it and really are critical of yourself first.
That's the hardest thing, though.
Yeah, just be critical of yourself. Put your humble hat on, right? Mm-hmm. Take your "I'm the bomb" hat off, and put your humble hat on. And you'll look back on some stuff. You say, "Oh, that could have been tweaked, or this could have been tweaked," and then you tweak it. And if you keep doing that, you'll see good change.
And the support you get from other people helps out as well. You need people that want to be honest with you, because sometimes you think they're being mean. No, they're not being mean. They're being real.
But the coolest thing to me is that you'll be going, and sometimes times are rough, and you're doing content. Content's a lot of work, and you're like, man, this is interesting, right?
Yeah.
You feel like you're on an island. But then somebody will come through and show you some love, give you some feedback. It could be very critical, which I love, or it could be something that praises you, saying, "Hey, this is really great," and then it gives you a little bit more energy.
Yeah, exactly. 100% agree. 100%
yeah.
agree.
This says Suns should rest Paul and book this series.
Yeah, if they lose, that's a lot.
Yeah, Baker Boy, I don't think they're gonna do that.
What you need is momentum in the playoffs. You don't need them slow. You don't need them rested.
It'd be interesting if Paul ever wins a championship.
This is his year. This is the year that they win. If this is his year. If not, I don't know about next year. I don't know.
I don't know if there is really a next year for him to do his thing. But we'll see.
Unless he goes with LeBron.
I can't even jump into LeBron. People are gonna be like, man, you bashing LeBron. I can't.
Did you see that stat? This is the first time in like however many years there's no LeBron, no Spurs, and none of those people in the
playoffs. And they said the second time in 23 years, I think the Lakers and the Clippers have not been in the playoffs.
That's crazy. But it's a new era. What do they expect?
Yeah, we got a lot of new talent. If you look at these playoffs, who's running? A lot of new talent running around. What we got next? Sin City Cars, what's up?
What's
Yo,
up,
FD and JD, happy Easter to you and your families. Thank you, sir. Happy Easter to you and your family. Thank you very much. OG says Phoenix fourth quarter. Oh, yeah, they're playing New Orleans. So it's not like they're and New Orleans, I think, which I like about them, they've done a lot to be here.
They did. What they had
basically went in and removed everyone from the Lakers and sent them to New Orleans. And they're in the playoffs.
Brandon Ingram's a really good player, though.
Oh, he's going to be. I think he's going to keep developing and growing. If he can get that outside jump shot right, he's a problem. His length on defensive end, and how he plays on the offensive end with it, he's a problem.
Do you think if Zion was healthy, you think they have a better shot, or you think he doesn't really make that big of a difference?
He makes a big difference. He was averaging 26 points and almost 8 rebounds a game. So he makes a big difference. I don't know. It'd be interesting to see. Ingram is a different player now than when Zion first came in. Zion hasn't played many games since he's been.
Yeah, that's
He
the
hasn't played a
problem.
lot of games, so it'll be interesting to see with the maturity of Ingram, with Zion. We're assuming at another high level
Yeah,
what that team can do. I think they can do some things.
yeah, exactly. But we'll see. I mean, their skill set is totally different.
It
You
is. Baker Boy talking about the Kardashian curse.
know, uh-oh. They
Who's
better.
cursed?
Oh,
Who's cursed by the Kardashians?
Booker, Devin, because he's with Kendall right now.
Oh, I'm not even up on. I should be up on this, right?
Well, not really. It ain't that serious. We're
I
talking
didn't
about
know that.
we ain't talking about celebrities. But
But isn't Booker still playing well, right?
I mean, yeah, I think he's supposed to be MVP for them, best player on the team. So,
Tonight he had 25, 4, and 8.
well, that's not bad.
Baker Boy, I don't think he's doing bad. He's breaking the curse, right? Okay, break out the brooms. Oh, you calling for a sweep?
I wouldn't be surprised.
Miami's taking it this year. They are all around great, including that bench. Sin City, you really believe in that?
I don't believe it.
You don't believe that. Don't get hyped after that one game.
That one game, next game they might lose. Don't be
Because
surprised.
you know Butler come out and have 8 points in this series at some point. You know this.
Yeah, consistency. I don't see it.
No, I don't see it, man. I don't see it. And another thing to me, Miami has to worry about when they play Giannis. If
But
they get to a team with a real big man, what are they gonna do?
but Bam play. Oh, you're right, big man. You're right. But still, but Bam's playing good. But
Yeah, Bam's playing well, but who else is gonna absorb these fouls?
nah, nobody.
I don't know that.
Um,
I don't disrespect that. I think
Haslam comes in, plays like a good 6 minutes.
does he still play?
Well, I don't know. I think
I thought he was like the assistant to the assistant coach.
he's the assistant to the assistant.
He's really the official Butler checker, right?
Yeah. He's the OG. He gets the OG pass. You know,
When Butler's in the huddle talking out his mind, he just say, "Hey, man."
he puts him on check, man. He's a security, basically.
It's funny that he's still there handling that business.
That's OG.
OG says Miami Heat. Oh, we'll see. You know, I can't say Sin City is way out of bounds until we get probably the end of this series, the next series. But all I will say to people is I'm trying not to get too excited about what we just saw in these first games.
Yeah, don't get excited because I'm not.
Coming. Somebody right now is making some adjustments, and then we'll see what's happening.
Well, I'm not excited, not just because of the Nets losing, but it was just, I don't know. I don't want to get excited off the first few games. You just got to wait it out because anything could change.
But the next issue is who's the third scorer?
The way they're, I don't
That's
know.
the problem. They were looking for Harden to be the third scorer.
But it wasn't gonna. I think what they need to do is they just gotta like let Steph cook, Steph and Patty and all. I think they just play too small. That's the problem. They're getting out rebounded today.
Like, where was Patty Mills today?
He didn't do that well. Patty Mills been slipping. I think he's been off the last few weeks. He didn't do that. He didn't. The person that came in third was probably Grogic, whatever his name is, Gordon Grogic.
Patty Mills had 3 points. Now, he shot 1 for 1 from the field. Like, why did he only have 3 points? He hit 1 3-pointer.
Yeah.
He played for 12 minutes, had 1 3. Why is that?
I think this is the Boston size. Boston's a big team. Like that. That's why they couldn't play that small ball lineup they were like how they wanted to. And plus, it's rare that KD has a 9 for a 25 shooting night. You know.
What do you think of Drummond?
I think he's not that well. I think they should.
I looked him up today. I'm gonna come back to this comment. I looked Drummond up today. Can you tell me how old Drummond is?
Well, I know he got drafted 2010, 9, so he's probably my age, around 30. But he's not.
He's 28 years old.
Damn.
Does Drummond play like he's 28 years old?
He don't look like. No, I feel like he's still out of shape.
Yeah. I was watching him today, like really zeroing in on him. He played for 17 minutes. He went 3 or 4 from the field, had 8 points and 4 rebounds.
And that's not what having Robert Williams in the game either. You're getting killed by Al Horford and Daniel Diaz, whatever his name is.
And why is Aldridge not playing? Is he hurt?
Supposedly he's hurt too, but I would think you bring him in, spread out the floor. That's what they were doing.
Where's Blake Griffin? I saw him sitting way back on the bench. Like, where is he at?
He's been playing.
You know, you have the bench, and then you have that second tier of the bench. Blake Griffin was in the second tier of the bench. And then what's up? These are questions I had all game. Lou Williams is in street clothes. Is he even part of the playoff roster?
I don't know. I have not heard about Lou Will in a while.
Lou Will was sitting on the bench next to oh no, excuse me, not this game. I'm talking about in Atlanta. Lou Will is sitting on the bench next to Trae Young.
Oh, why?
It just seems like I don't know if players are hurt or what's going on. But you have some firepower. Like if Aldridge is not playing and Blake Griffin's not playing, Patty Mills can't have 3 points. Yeah. And what do you work him in? Because now you got Curry run. How do you work him in? Is it not looking? That doesn't look good for Brooklyn. So now KD and Irvin, they have to have probably 30 apiece.
Easy. But I mean, the way they were scoring today, Kyrie looked. Well, maybe they might switch it up, but it looked like a hard. He made it look easy, but the shots that he was taking were kind of really
difficult shots.
Both of them. So, but that's how Boston. That's the only way Boston's gonna win. I mean, Tatum didn't have a good. He had a good first half. The second half, he wasn't really doing anything.
He didn't do too much in the fourth.
I think he only scored 1 point, and the last point was the layup at the end. So I mean,
that's there's some film already surfacing on. KD was like frozen, like he didn't move.
Oh yeah.
And then Kyrie was like swiping at the ball, but KD did not move.
I don't think I don't think they were expecting Smart to dribble and actually make a play. Because I thought he was going to shoot it.
He split the three. So he acted like he was about to take the three. 2 guys jumped past him. Yeah, and then he goes in and throws. I mean,
you didn't have to do all that. I think you just contest him. You don't jump. Because I mean, when I think of that, the first thing that comes into mind was when the Lakers played the Suns back in 2006. When Kirk Thomas got the rebound, pump fake, Kwame Brown jumped for it, hit the 3. You know, and they went to Game 7, and we all know.
You know, Marcus Smart was hitting threes all game.
I know, but you at least give me a better contest. You gotta run him off the line, but stay with him. You know, don't make. Gee, you lose. That was a crazy sequence too.
It was the mindset to act like you're gonna shoot the 3 after you've been snapping threes today.
Yeah,
split two individuals and then pass the ball to a cutting Tatum. But KD is standing still.
Yeah, I was like, man, if KD would have just stayed with him, his length alone would have bothered him, and then I think he would have. If he would have followed him, because he's still spin, and he still had time to recover and possibly alter the shot. And
what you know about KD is that he will learn from that.
Yeah, that's what everybody's saying. Everybody's like, man, I feel bad for Boston next game because that 9 for 25 is
him up. He's gonna come out on the mission, and he's gonna be aggressive from the tip.
He's gonna go crazy, but that's the thing. That series that's gonna be a good series. I think I would be surprised if it doesn't go 7 at all. That's gonna be a really good series.
So Savage said, don't sleep on T-Wolves or Memphis. We'll see. OG Cars game. We'll see what Memphis does. I just want to see it. I'm not going to speak on it. I'm not going to act like they're not going to do. They have talent. They have proven in the season that they can get stuff done. So now is what that old saying, the rubber meets the road.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see. So Sin City's doubling down. He's saying that he's going with Miami. I can't dispute that.
I don't. This series, this round, yeah, I'll take Miami.
So another question I had, I'm gonna get to all these comments. I'm coming for you. But another question I had was on the hobby level, right? You know, people are watching these games, and like some people probably jumped on eBay last night looking at Jordan Poole cards.
Well, there's a few people in Oakland, in the Bay. All I saw was a lot of Jordan Pooles being bought. You know, and
it's happening. He came out yesterday, he represented himself well.
But it's still. But I see Jordan Poole as a long-term play, just the way he's playing right now.
Oh yeah, I see that too. Now, Big Daddy Cool said Golden State isn't going anywhere, and look for the Celtics to take care of the Nets. Now, Big Daddy, if you're making this statement now, I got to see you tell me who is going somewhere. Got to tell me now. All right, if Luke is healthy, Luke is not healthy.
He's definitely not healthy.
Luke is not healthy, and we all knew that the karma of basketball was going to get him at some point for coming into the season not in the proper shape. Now, I believe that Luka will be in the proper shape and conditioning level when the season starts next year.
Yeah, his season's over. They're not gonna.
You won't see any hookah Luka in the off season.
Yeah, hookah Luka.
Remember we were smoking some hookah.
Oh man, come on, Luka. Hookah. I guess
That one, I don't think that's gonna happen.
that's not gonna happen at all.
Yo, what's up? What's up, Flores? How you doing, sir? All right, so we got Savage saying I like Trey. Trey is cool.
Trey's whatever.
I just think all these players, man, you shimmy in the regular season, you ice Trey. Now you gotta see what's up in the playoffs. Do you know that Dominique Wilkins, we can name players who never won a championship? And that would be players, Charles Barkley. These are Hall of Fame legitimate players. There will be players in this generation of basketball that won't have a championship. Everybody's not walking away with one. We're not skipping to the ring and then skipping out of Dodge. No, everybody's not winning a ring.
No, I agree. Yeah, it's especially this era we're in right now. Giannis got one. I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't win another one.
He's a dominating big man.
So,
I mean, Giannis is out there running around the NBA.
Exactly. So if he even wins one in this era, it's gonna be crazy. Like just look at the era when Kobe and Tim Duncan and Shaq was playing. Like they basically ran that whole era. I mean, that's 5 rings apart. 10 rings between both. 13 rings between 3 of them.
Yep.
That's
and then Dirk slid in there.
Yeah, slid and took one.
Mm-hmm.
And this was before LeBron and D Wade and then took.
Well, he beat LeBron and D Wade.
I'm sorry, yeah. So that's what I'm saying.
You remember Chris Bosh and them crying in the hallway?
Oh
That's
man,
last name.
Chris Bosh always crying.
Yeah, he was crying on his knees, crying. Like, Chris, you're not retiring, bro.
Oh, and then Paul Pierce winning one too.
Yeah.
Paul Pierce snuck in it. KG and them snuck and got one.
Well, if they wouldn't have came to town, Paul would have just been running around.
Yeah, so that's how dominant Kobe and all of them, the Lakers and the Spurs were back then.
Mm-hmm.
That they're just going back and forth. And then I mean, Detroit won 2, right? Or 1?
Detroit won 1. That's
they
what
won
I was
1.
Yeah, that second Detroit team won 1. Yeah.
So
the Bible says exactly, Baker. Let him get his first win. That shiver will come out. Okay. All right. We'll see. We're gonna be right here each Sunday. We will see.
We have to
come back. All right, that's Towns' team. Oh well, that's funny. I think Towns has relinquished the reins to Ant-Man.
It's obvious. It's super obvious.
He's giving that up. I mean, the game that they clinched and got to the playoffs, Towns did not have a good game.
He fouled out.
Yeah, I mean, he fouled out with a poor shooting percentage and low points.
If they didn't make the team, would you get rid of Towns? If they didn't make the playoffs, would you get rid of Towns this year?
I don't think so. No.
You wouldn't?
No, who you gonna get from? No.
I don't know.
Towns is a pretty decent player, man.
I'm saying, but would you get? Do you think he's part of the solution?
I've seen him get better this year. He's had the best year that he's had as a professional basketball player. Now the old Towns a little bit out of shape, probably carrying a little bit of extra weight. You may think, but he's worked on his craft.
That's true.
He has an outside jumper. He doesn't have to just bang in the paint.
Yeah, he's good defensively too. So yeah,
he's putting some work. Anthony Towns' team, not even close. Not bad in narrative. Okay. All right. You watching this series as we go forward? Just watch each game. And then we'll come back in on Sundays and talk. All games are good. No play a good game. Series will go 6. Oh, New Orleans. Okay. Yeah, we'll see. Savage is strong with it, right? Savage is like, this is what's okay. I like
we'll see. This is how I see it too, real quick before we jump. You can tell who's this is my theory. If they are a superstar, they'll get you a game. So if Ingram's a superstar or CJ, they'll win you a game. That's how I see it. That's like every time, like Tatum got him a game last year. He's a superstar. So Luca gets a game. He's just like all super. If superstars should not get swept at all or swept at all,
You would think not.
but it happens. It
It
happens.
happens. It has happened. Savage said, "I know it's wishful thinking, but they did get to single digits towards the end. That's optimism." Well, yeah, Savage is telling us that he rooting for the Lakers, Dodgers, and the Raiders. Huh? Okay. So Savage, if the Raiders quarterback Carr does not deliver this year, and he just signed a contract, right?
He's not leaving FD. Don't put that out there.
I'm just saying, they're putting players around him, man. If he does not step up and deliver,
this is his first time in his career where he doesn't have to worry if he's going to get shipped or not. Leave my quarterback alone.
well, this is the first. Yeah, I mean, he's probably gonna have a coach that's gonna support him and not chew him out from the sideline.
Yeah.
You know, Carr was getting chewed out from the sidelines, right? He's in the huddle.
Yeah. Ruden's crazy.
That could ruin a person's spirit right there. Paul had a monster game tonight. What did Paul do, James? Check this out. Oh, yeah, 30 points.
Oh, wow.
35 minutes, 12 of 16, 4 of 6. From 3-point line, 7 rebounds, 10 assists. Okay, yeah, he did have a wonderful game. That's Booker at 25. Yeah, if they play like this, Aiden had 21. If they can play like that, Phoenix is a problem.
Yeah, until you meet Bucks, until you see Giannis again.
That's when Aiden's really gonna earn his paycheck.
Exactly.
Superbad said Nets win series question mark.
6.
You think so?
Yeah.
Is that the Kyrie Irving fan talking? Is that the Kyrie Irving in you talking?
Yeah, it's Kyrie Irving.
Okay.
I think it goes 6. If it goes 7, I wouldn't.
It's probably going to be the first. It's going to be the best first round series.
Yeah, it's easy.
I'll tell you that on the series. No, any one of those teams can put it together to win that series.
They can, but them making to the finals is going to be tough because the next series after that they got to play Milwaukee. So it's no.
They need that third. Brooklyn needs that third scorer, man. They got to have somebody that's going to take the load some nights. It's just, it's funny that these players who are dynamite players get into these situations where no one else is there to score but them. And if they have an off night, then it's an L. It's another mark in the L column.
But what's the chances of them having an off night? Both of them having an off night. They still had a chance too. At the end of the day, they still had a chance with KD going with KD playing off.
Yeah, they still had a chance. The game was close. Yeah, they still had a chance. At one point, KD had 7 points.
Yeah, it was.
I think they were down by 1 point.
Yeah.
So.
But his looks that he was getting were really good looks. So that's why I was really confused.
Yeah, he was at the front of the rim, back of the rim. They were good looks. Sensei said, "Yeah, he's born in Miami, born and raised." Yep. I knew we had some Miami love there, man. I knew that's why we're doubling down on the Heat. I think the Heat's going to be a good team. I just don't know when they get past the team that they're playing right now. If they get to a big man, it's going to be very interesting. Mills been hurt. I had him on my fantasy team. He took a turn weeks ago. He's old. Well, they need somebody like that. They got to have somebody else that steps up, either comes off the bench or does something. But when you're Patty Mills and you got Curry now, it's going to be hard for you to get on the court. Kevin Looney plays like he's 40 years old. Yes, he does. I agree with that. He's not really getting off the ground. He's relying on that reach to do a layup or a dunk. He does play out. And let's see how old Superbad. You think the same thing I'm thinking, man?
I think he got drafted 2016 or 17.
I just want to see how old he is.
I know he came out of UCLA. I don't remember what year.
Came out of UCLA. He was drafted 2015.
Oh, dang. He's old.
He's only 26 years old, man.
He don't look like it. He looked like he's 40.
He looked like Looney walked into the Asian machine and walked out the other side, man.
Yeah, he got on the wrong side of the machine.
And he's 6'9", 222.
He don't look 6'9". He looks bigger than 6'9".
No. And he played some time in the G League. That's why we didn't play a little bit in the G League for 2 seasons, then came back to Golden State. Played in Santa Cruz. Yeah. Don't jump. Bucks coming out the East. Okay.
We'll see.
People going strong after this first game. It's going hard with it. Right. I learned my lesson last year. I was big on Terrence Mann. Really?
Well, he's hurt, isn't he?
Terrence Mann?
I thought he was hurt.
No, he said last year he was big on Terrence.
No, but where's he at now? That's what I'm saying. Is he hurt?
I don't know who is Terrence Mann.
The guy that he's with the Clippers. Oh, come on, FD. You don't know Terrence Mann?
Why would I know Terrence Mann?
He played good in the playoffs last year for him.
Yeah, but okay. Well, I mean, this is like saying I should know everybody on every roster in the NBA.
Well, I mean, he made a few Sports Center clips in the playoffs last year.
Okay. I'm learning, baby. I didn't know who Terrence.
I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying like he's one of those players. You're like, oh yeah, I remember him.
You know what though? When I hear the Clippers, there's only so many people on that team I know.
Yeah. There's 3 players that come up to my mind.
Yeah, that's it. When I get beyond that, Terrence Mann. And where did he go to school?
I just know he came out 2019.
He went to Florida State.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
We'll
I wish
see.
him the best, though. I wish him the best. My guys think Luka Prism Silver PSA 10 will hit 2K.
Wow. I don't know. Isn't that a high pop? What's the pop on that? That pop is high. It has to be.
I would think.
Well, silver. No. I'm sorry. The silver now because the silver is going to be high. It'll be high.
No, let me look this up. Super bad. When you ask these questions, you get my mind running, and I have to.
There's a play I wish I would have made last week. It was a PSA 10 Anthony Edwards Silver Prism. I was so hesitant. I don't know why, but now
why were you hesitant on that? Was the price? Was the price? What was the price? Was it high?
I didn't have Wi-Fi, so I couldn't really like.
Oh yeah.
I couldn't really. I felt like the number was good, but I just felt like I feel like that's just too high for him right now. You know, of course, the pops.
I feel like he's the kind of player that once he starts doing his thing on a consistent basis, it's gonna be like, man, we all probably say, I wish we had more Ant-Man.
Trust me. Now I'm looking back at it, I was like, man.
All right, so we got the question here. 2018 Panini Silver Prism Luka Doncic, card number 280. PSA 10 has a pop of 2,123.
It's only gonna go up. 28?
2018. 2,123 in a PSA 10.
That's still gonna go up. Right?
And you can just tell how things have changed here, right? Let's go through this card right here. This is a good data analysis moment, right? So we got 2,123 in a PSA 10, 2,248 in a PSA 9, right? BGS 9.5, 846. So when this card came out, it just showed you how many people sent to PSA to maximize the card value and how few sent it to BGS. And there's only 9 BGS 10s.
Well, it's harder to grade with BGS. I mean, come on, man. That's the thing. I think once the hobby like went crazy, people are just going to PSA. They didn't really see the value and affect it like that.
Sin City over here. Sin City is crying over here. He said LeBron. He's not even top 10.
No, don't get him started. Started.
Oh, my boy Vega Boy says LeBron not an FD top 10. He's not, people. And I'm gonna tell people. I'll say this every week, right? Whatever I'm on. I didn't make that list for shock value, right? I did not. I looked at the history of basketball, and I'm not one to discredit older basketball players. And I would challenge people, right? How much early Magic, not later Magic, and Big O footage have you watched?
0.
I think most people are right there.
But I look at the stats. I mean, do numbers matter? Like when you look at
numbers not everything, man.
Oh, there's the eye test. Always the eye test. But I'm not.
Let me say this, right? Jordan set out many fourth quarters between 91 and 98. So when people talk about LeBron passed him in total points or LeBron did. LeBron is like milking every piece of juice out of the lemon, man.
That's what I told. That's what we talked about too. Remember, I was like, "Is it impressive because he was playing for this long amount of time?" Remember, we had the discussion because MJ.
Longevity to me is impressive.
Yeah, but
so that part of LeBron is very impressive.
But if MJ played that same amount,
yeah, it's no.
it's not fun. And you said he may score like 40,000. Yeah.
LeBron, Jordan was sitting on the bench icing his knees 96 and 98 in the fourth quarter. He was chilling. Especially the seasons that they won 72 games.
I didn't watch that season. I wouldn't know, yeah.
Watch that whole year. What was I in 98? 23? I'm watching that whole thing, man.
I was 7 FD. I was probably watching like
I'm here for you, bro. I'm here to give you the snapshot, the cliff notes to what went down. Mike was sitting on the bench, and Scotty and Rodman was not that far after him. They didn't play the fourth quarters.
I agree. I mean, it's different watching, looking at highlights, and when you're actually watching it live, it's totally different.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know my people though. Love you, Sin City. Love you, Baker Boy. But I just want to let y'all know that's just how I feel. It's not like I'm going to make something to mess with people. That's not what I'm doing. I wouldn't even do that. If I felt LeBron was like number 2, number 3. But I always ask people though, I challenge myself to listen to music before I was born and to watch sports before I was born. Like I sat down one day, that this is just like maybe the nerd in me or something. I don't know. I sat down one day and pulled up on YouTube the 1982 championship game between the 49ers and the Cowboys.
What made you want to watch that?
That's one of the greatest games in NFL history, man.
I'm not a Cowboys fan or that's crazy.
Dude, that's a great game, man. You talking about January 10th, 1982. I said you can pull this up. Everybody out there, let me tell y'all, you can pull this up on YouTube and watch the entire game before the first kickoff all the way through.
Was that a candlestick at the time?
I think it was. Yeah, this is the it's a candlestick.
Is that play when they got the catch? Was that play?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this changed the scope of football, man. Now in 82, I'm 7. I didn't see that live. But I've watched that thing several times. I just get into that. Me personally, I can't say, man, I wasn't even alive then. Like I got to get into that thing.
I agree, because there's a lot of games that I watch when Kobe and Shaq were going back, like the 3P. I agree. I watched when the first game against the Pacers, when Kobe took over.
Mm-hmm. Kobe took over that game, man.
Yeah, okay. I see what you're saying.
Mm-hmm. I watched that night in the living room with my father. And we were like, as soon as Shaq fouled out, this is the time. We both turned to each other and said, this is the time to see who this dude is. What is he? Just like I'm saying this year about these playoffs. Who is Kobe Bryant? And when he had ice in his veins and chilling and hit mid-range jumpers and D'ing up Reggie Miller.
Easy.
You knew this guy's different. Let me just say that. You still didn't know what career he was going to have later, but you knew when
you had an idea.
Was on, he was very different.
If you can play like that in the biggest stage of the NBA, you're bound to have a great career. No moment's big for him.
Mm-hmm.
At that point, that's what it's telling me at that point.
Yep. FD, would you say Edwards better than LaMelo right now? That's hard to say. I wouldn't. They're both young in their careers, early in their careers. They both have had great experiences on the court. But we all know people are going to be measured by what they do in the playoffs.
Exactly.
LaMelo has to get to the playoffs.
He had a chance. But
it can't just be, and I think this is what a lot of people have to learn, right? It can't be the sports in the highlight. It can't be like jumping in the air and doing some crazy stuff and then dishing out, and then somebody else shoots the jump shot. It can't be that. That's cool, but let's do that in Game 6, Game 5 of the playoffs.
When it matters.
Let's be fundamentally sound in a big game. Let's play some defense in a big game. You got a player like Carmelo Anthony, right? Can anyone name me a big playoff highlight from Carmelo Anthony in his career?
I mean, no. I can't think of anything.
and they're going to be players just like him. Then
Yeah.
there are going to be other players that succeed in the playoffs.
Yeah, I can't think of any like big Carmelo. Only thing is like, yeah, I can't. Nope.
It doesn't really happen. Colorado's forced to. Yo, just made it here. It looks like NBA playoffs and finals would be great. I agree with you. Definitely set up well with great teams, better than recent years. Yep, that's because you got this new talent coming through.
Yeah.
You got guys that are hungry coming through.
Yeah.
You got guys who are working on their games in the off season, who are making a name for themselves third, fourth, fifth year.
But there's no dominant team like how the Warriors were.
Yep.
I feel like the playing field's a lot more even. Kinda.
Baker, I truly believe that he bought most of his titles. Jordan did it with one team. Well, we can. I don't want to, every time we get on, it's the LeBron factor comes up.
But come on, man, just be real with it. Like LeBron.
So let's say this, right? There's a player who was losing with a team, moved to Miami, didn't win first year, won 2 there, then went to Cleveland, met up with a guy named Kyrie Irving, won 1, right?
He's a player, yeah.
Then went to the Lakers, met up with a guy named Anthony Davis, won 1, right? And just said publicly, I like to play with the best 3-point shooter of all time. Right?
Yeah, no, I agree. That's why
we didn't make him say it. I mean, I don't know.
Unless he's watching.
Mike Jordan didn't say, you know what? I think I want to run with Magic. You know what? I think I want Larry Bird out there shooting that 3.
No, I agree. I 100% agree. He was chasing. I mean, there's nothing wrong with chasing the ring. I mean, he wasn't winning in Cleveland.
No, there's nothing wrong with it, but let's just say what it is. There's nothing wrong with it. KD made some moves to get some rings.
But at least he was the best player on that team. He showed up.
Oh, well, LeBron was in Miami. He was the best player on the team.
Yeah, but I mean, like, dang. But you saw Kevin Durant the 2 years they won. He was clearly the most dominant player on the floor.
Well, I think Steph was. I think it's the maturity and the humility of someone, right? Steph was humble enough to say, you're running this. I'm not trying to compete with you on the court, this, that, and the other. I'm not trying to do that.
But is he saying that because he can't? I mean, he didn't win a ring until he didn't win another one until KD came in, because look how he was struggling. He was struggling because all eyes were on him. The playoffs before.
Yeah. You know what's cool about sports though? If let's say Golden State wins the ring this year or next year.
Yeah, the narrative changes. The narrative changes.
Yeah, and let's say he's in MVP of the finals.
If he wins this year, he'll be tied with LeBron. So this is where it gets good.
That's right. And then everybody's saying something different.
So if he wins, this is where it gets good. Was it his era instead of LeBron's? Who's, you know what I'm saying?
That's the question. That's what comes up.
His era.
There will be either it's going to be him or maybe even KD if the things go. There is somebody that's still balling right now in LeBron's era that most likely will have more rings than him when they retire.
Yeah, that's true. Dang. Can you imagine?
Then what happens? Because you remember Tim Duncan and Kobe had the same number of rings.
Well, let me ask you, who had a better career? I don't know if I asked you this, but who had a better career? I'm not saying who's a better player.
Between who?
Kobe and Tim.
I don't know if you can compare them because of the positions that they play.
But I mean, I had this argument with somebody that they said it was in Kobe's era. It was Tim Duncan's era before it was LeBron's. Just because of the individual success Tim Duncan had with the MVPs, the Finals MVPs.
Yeah, I just can't. That's just hard. I can't say. When I think of those two players, I think of a lot of similarities. There are some differences, but there's a lot of similarities.
He didn't go back to back. That's the only thing I can say. He didn't go back. He didn't win it. He won it in not in spurts, but he ran it like here, there. You know what I mean? Nothing crazy. It wasn't dominant.
You know, on my list, I got Kobe 5. I got Tim like 8. So, I mean, it's like, I don't know. It's hard for me to. I respect both of them thoroughly.
Yeah, agree.
Um, some of the greatest basketball players ever played. You talking about those two guys? Two of the best that ever played in my lifetime that I actually saw play, and probably I've seen every finals that they were in.
I didn't appreciate Tim Duncan's career until I got older because how
He's
good he
something else.
was.
He's
Yeah.
something else. I mean, I don't. If he talks to the media or not, Tim Duncan is. I get excited about Tim Duncan, man. He's definitely carries himself well. You don't hear anything about him. When the microphone is in front of his face, he's humble. I mean, I could go on and on about Tim Duncan, but I will put them very close to each other, JD.
1A and 1B. Yeah.
Very close. Baker says, but can you buy titles? Well, we're going to try. Yeah. You got to try. Nets in 7. You think it's going 7? Okay. That's going to be a good series, man. Sin City said, I'm from Miami, and as a Miami fan, I hated when LeBron showed up. Why did you hate it so much? I've never talked to you about this. I want to get your perspective. Let me know why you hated it so much. Savage said, he said, was what?
Because he in the comments he said he wasn't loyal. That's why I didn't like LeBron.
Well, you knew that. You know that. You know LeBron wasn't retired. Carr should have been cut seasons ago. LOL. Only thing is he was going to he brought Adams. Okay.
Well, if they didn't have Derek Carr, the Raiders would be in a darker hole than they are right now. It's easy. Like they will not be relevant.
Let me just ask you a question on this. If you play quarterback, would you want to play for the Raiders?
Well, I'm a Raider fan, FD. Come on, man.
That's why I'm asking you this.
Yeah, of course I would.
Let's just be objective. Would you really, if you look at the history of the franchise,
yeah.
would you really want to play for the Raiders?
I mean, it'd be, yeah. I think, if I got drafted or if I had the choice to sign there.
Yeah, and now as a player, if I get drafted somewhere, like I'm gonna show up, I'm gonna get my second contract someplace else. If I didn't want to be there.
Yeah.
But I just don't know that franchise. You talk about quarterbacks and the history of that franchise.
That's true.
No, I applaud Carr for going through think how many offense coordinators and head coaches he's had.
Too many. But there's one of those things that they're gonna miss him when he's gone. You know.
Yeah, I think so. Sin City says, yeah, LeBron's not loyal. Well, I don't know. Sin City, I'm gonna speak up for LeBron, right? I don't know who is loyal today in sports or who should be.
Steph is loyal. Steph is the most loyal player right now.
Steph Curry's different, man. It's different. Different all the way around. Baker boy, how much Lucas are stuck in Mark's car's candle?
Yeah. Who knows? I forgot about that. Who knows?
20-year career for LeBron. All right, let's see here. Emmitt Smith is the LeBron of football. Jim Brown and Barry Sanders are way better than Emmitt. Sin City, where'd you get that thought from? Where did that come from? That's actually funny to me. That's funny. I would take Ant-Man over LaMelo right now. Okay.
Yes, sir.
I would take Linsanity over Carmelo at any time.
Did you like Linsanity when it happened?
I knew it wasn't going to last long.
But did you enjoy it?
Not really.
What? It was a good 3 weeks. It was
2.5, 3 weeks. He was playing out of his mind.
He got him a contract.
He won a championship with the Heat, though.
No, it was with the Raptors last
Kawhi. Oh yeah, Raptors with the Raptors. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. At least he got a ring.
That prolonged his career. Look, I think he made like over $100 million.
Yeah.
So I mean, he did his thing.
What did he come out of? Princeton?
Yale, Harvard. Let's go with Harvard.
Okay. All right. I have respect for Linsanity because of what he did.
It was a cool run. Maybe because
it's interesting that Hero 3 say he would take Linsanity over Carmelo. Well, people are like, man, Carmelo's like nothing. Melo won gold medal. Melo has the most
Gold
points
medal.
scored in the Olympics.
Yeah, all-time scorer. I mean,
I
he
mean,
played
he
every
played
one.
like 5 Olympics,
Yeah.
right? 4 or 5 Olympics. That's why I always like these most points scored stats quotes that come out.
What's more impressive, the 5 gold medals or having one championship ring?
I would want to win a championship. Then probably I would number 2 I would say is gold medals.
You know,
I only say that because there are a few people that win championships.
uh-huh.
Very few people.
Let me tell you a cool.
And a gold medal can only happen every 4 years, and then it has to be a certain situation. You got to be a certain player, you know.
Let me tell you a cool Kyrie and MJ fact. They're the only 2 players to win a championship and a gold medal in the same year, unless LeBron did it too. But those are yeah. So that was pretty cool. Kobe had a chance to do it in 2008, but we didn't know what happened at that time.
Yeah, 2008. Wow, interesting.
I got to throw in my Kyrie, facts.
I love it. Come with it. I respect Kyrie a lot. Come with it. If it happens, Wiggins for LeBron. Does anyone here? Let me just poll the group. Right, we got some people on here. We got both of us. Does anyone want to see LeBron James play with Steph Curry?
No, no.
No?
I'm over it.
Who wants to see that?
I wanted to see LeBron, D Wade, and Carmelo and Chris Paul play together. I want the banana team, the banana boat team. I wanted to see that.
Okay. FD, you should do a football top 20 show. That way we can move on from LeBron.
That's harder though. Are you gonna go by positions or just position that you don't care? Top 20.
Nah, you have to go by position. I can't compare.
That's
a wide receiver to a running back. Yeah, you gotta go by position. What I am going to do, I think, this summer is come with my 12 through 25
for basketball.
Yeah,
12 through 25.
Yeah, 12 through 25. I can't with 1 through 11.
You should do a top 75 and see what happens.
No, I'll probably work my way up to that. Right now, I'm at 30, top 30.
Oh, wow.
You know what's interesting though, right? JD, I'll tell you this. When I was growing up, probably from 15 to 25, all of my friends had a Les Mine.
Wait, what?
Everybody I knew had an NBA top 25 list.
Oh.
Of their own. Everyone.
Players at that time?
And we would debate that. What's that?
At that time, from 15 to 25, you guys had a top 25.
Oh, yeah. JD. Yeah, I would hang around. I would talk to people. We churned sports, man. This is before you had a phone. You could check stats. You better know your information.
That's true.
We would talk about sports all the time.
Can you imagine
we would have debates in college talking about sports all the time.
That's debates back then. You got to make sure you come correct.
Yeah, you better come correct. So, like when we talk about top 25 lists, to me, it's like I'm used to that, right? And I talk to some people sometimes like, oh man, you made a top 25 list? Like, yeah, it's pretty much par for the course of what I'm used to. The interesting thing is though, is that I haven't seen someone else. I haven't seen other people's top 25 lists. Like people will say, man, I can't believe you got LeBron not in top 10. But then I always say, let me see your top 25.
I might do that. I might do a list this week.
You should do it.
And I'll let you know. Maybe premiere. I'll do it.
You should do that, man. It'd be cool to see.
That's a good one.
Saying everybody has their own list, and there are reasons why people are at different slots. Tim had to beat Shaq to get to the finals. Kobe never had to face anyone of that caliber.
Yeah. Kobe had to face a lot of players just to get to the finals. I think his run to the finals is more impressive than LeBron's run ever to the finals.
Yeah. That's because Kobe could stay with one team, you think?
Yeah.
We got the LA Hobbyists in the house. LA Hobbyists, what up? What's up, bro? What's going on? Lillard is too loyal.
Yeah, way too loyal.
Lillard is too loyal, but the LA Hobbyists, I know this is your PC person. but I will always ask the question, right? What has Dame Lillard done? What has he done?
No.
What's on his resume? What would you point to and say, you know what? He did that. He got that accomplished. He elevated his team to this. He hit a 3-point shot in front of Paul George.
Well,
Right?
I don't know, because when it comes to Lillard, they always compare him and Kyrie, but it's not even close.
I don't think there's a comparison.
So
I don't.
I just like arguing with people when it comes.
Yeah,
to
I don't think there's a comparison there.
Yeah, but you're right though. What has Lillard done for me lately?
I don't know what he's done in his whole career as far as like really getting at. Like
The fact that he made the top 75 still bugs me. That really bugs me that he made it.
well, that's not just him, sir. There's other
I
people.
understand, like Carmelo. What?
Carmelo was going to make the top 75.
Paul Pierce.
He's ninth all time in scoring.
Paul Pierce should have made it. Like, God, I don't know what they were thinking.
Well, Paul Pierce. Well, if you're going to have Ray Allen and you have Kevin Garnett,
I'd rather take Ray Allen than Paul Pierce.
But you know, when you put some lists together, man, there are levels to the list. I don't know if I would call them political moves, but there are some things that go on with lists.
But what levels did he? What boxes does he check to make the team?
Paul Pierce almost had 25,000 points. Now I'm no Paul Pierce fan, but he almost has 20. I think he has 25,000 points. Looking him up now.
Man, FT, I can't believe you. I can't believe you like Paul. Let me check.
I never said I like Paul Pierce. I'm just giving you the stats of.
Hold on, let's see, because the truth. That's all. That's his name. The truth. Let me see.
Yeah, he has like 20-some thousand points, man.
It's a 10-time All-Star MVP.
Yeah, he has 26,397 points. He averaged 19.7 points a game for years. He has 7,000 rebounds, 4,000 assists. He's going to be on the top 75.
Oh, it doesn't make any sense.
And Carmelo is number 9 in points scored.
It doesn't make any sense to me.
Now, what doesn't make sense is Anthony Davis.
Yeah.
Probably Dame Lillard. You know, and then
How do you feel about Westbrook making it?
Westbrook making it?
He made it. I'm sorry, he made it. He made the All-75 team.
I don't think he should have been on it, but that's just me. But I knew what he was. He averaged triple doubles for several years.
Yeah, but that's come on. The year he averaged the triple double, he was obviously stats chasing.
Oh yeah, but think about how much the NBA pumped that up. How many commercials you saw about that? How many of their games were nationally televised? And then today, right, you have these current players on because you got to make sure people are watching games and they see the top 75 players. All your top 75 players can't be in the 40s, the 50s, the 60s, the 70s, and the 80s.
It's true. I guess.
So you got to have current players on.
I'm still upset that they didn't put at least the White. You know, the White. Why?
He'll probably make top 100. That's how they all.
I'm not even starting arguing with Kyrie, but I'm just saying like the White has a valid point to make it. Even Clay. I don't know about Clay. Honestly, I thought about it. Not really.
Clay should be on the list.
You think so?
Oh yeah. Without question. All right. Klay Thompson? Yeah.
Who do you think was better? Clay? I don't think I asked. Did I ask you this? Klay Thompson or Reggie?
Reggie Miller?
Yeah.
I can't even compare. The way they play the game is totally different.
But who would you take?
Klay Thompson.
Okay, so would you swap? Would you be? How would you feel if they swapped him out?
Oh, they would never disrespect what Reggie Miller.
I'm just saying, like, would you be okay with it, or you don't?
Yeah, I wouldn't have a problem with that, but they would never do that.
Yeah, I wouldn't have a problem with it. I think he's the next 2.0 version of Reggie Miller, just because he plays defense.
Well, you know, he plays defense, and then Klay can create his own shot. That's a deadly thing about him and Steph, right? They create their own shot. They're not waiting on someone. Reggie Miller's running on screens all night. Rip Hamilton was running off screens all night. Ray Allen was running off screens. Steph makes his own shot. He can pull up in your face off a dribble and hit a three. Klay Thompson can do the same. He can set himself up, create distance with dribble, and shoot the jump shot. That's why those two guys are very different in the backcourt.
That's true. 100% true.
Very, very different. LA Hobby said they need to trade Westbrook. I just don't know who they're gonna get for him.
That value's gone out the window already. They're gonna get nothing for him. It's just like the hobby. It's just like the market for the hobby. You're not gonna that ship's out already.
Hero 3 said I want to see LeBron miss the playoffs or play-ins again. Man, people don't like LeBron. Interesting, right? I'll never forget when he first arrived in LA. They used to go to Santa Monica all the time. And then they painted that mural of LeBron, and within a week it was paint thrown on it.
Oh yeah.
You remember?
Yeah, that's messed up.
And then he wins the championship the next year?
Yeah. No,
I still don't think. I talked to Laker fans. I still don't think.
Did it take him 2 years to win a championship?
Yeah, it was 2 years.
2 years.
The first year, he was cleaning out all the New Orleans players. He was make sure you got all of them out. You got to go. You got to go. You got to go.
Oh yeah, his first. I remember that because he got hurt.
Yeah.
He got hurt at the Christmas.
From all of them. Yeah. Ball. Come on, man. I can't play with these people. Got to go.
Horrible.
That's what you do, right? In modern sports, you join the team. You be like, hey, I'm here to help. Help the team. Do whatever I can. We're here to win. I'm gonna try to, contribute to the successes already here, and then you just start getting people out.
I still think they should have kept the kids, but it's cool. We'll see.
Well, all right. So you had top 25 back then, but you're not even up to top 50. Baker, I'm not getting your point. Are you trying to say that since I have the top 25 in the 90s, I should have a top 50 now? Do you know how much that list has changed, Baker?
That's 30 years of the NBA.
Baker, what I want you to do is send me in your top 25 right now.
No one got no top 25 off the top of their head. FD.
Should.
I can only name like 10 off my head right now, if that.
I remember one night I was on here. This is when we first started. Well, I was on What's the Play. We first started What's the Play. Somebody asked me about my top quarterbacks. I named off top 10 right then and there.
Top 10 quarterbacks?
Mm-hmm. All time.
Oh, yeah.
But I want to hear from Baker Boy. Let me know what's up. LA Hobbyist. He's my top 5 clutch players of all time. Who are you talking about here?
Talking about Lillard.
Lillard, okay.
Kyrie's more clutch than Lillard.
I just want to see more from Lillard.
Yeah.
Lillard has won a lot of series when the Blazers were underdogs. I mean, that's cool, Hero 3. That's cool, right? But so that put him on top 75 list?
Nah.
Thoughts on Tom Brady coming back? Should have never left to me. I wanted to see him come back. What do you think? What do you think, JD?
No, I don't think. I think he made a impulse decision at the time. So I don't.
There probably was some factors that we'll never know about.
Yeah.
Probably was something. Lillard made the cover of NBA 2K.
So did Kyrie. So what was the problem?
Yeah, Baker Boy said we can trade AD out of the top 25.
You can trade AD out. You can trade AD, Westbrook. All the recent players that came up.
LA Hobby says Lillard is so undervalued.
Super undervalued for now because he's hurt.
I don't disagree with that, LA Hobby. Not at all.
It's the best time to buy him too.
Yeah. The Rock voice. It doesn't matter how much points. Yeah. Let's go through some of these stats pattern. You can see his teammates give up rebounds. I think we're talking about who are we talking about?
Westbrook.
That's Westbrook, right? The top 75 was kind of political. It was. I mean, I think every list has to be at some point. Kind of has to be for some players. It has to be. At least that's the reality of it. I don't know if it has to be, but that's the reality of it. Dream Team Gold Medal trumps all trophies. Yeah, but the Dream Team was just 1 year of the Olympics, right? Did anybody watch the Olympic team? Any recent Olympic teams?
The recent Olympic team's not even good. You know that. Best one was the Redeem Team. Was really good. 2018, the 2008 and 2012 team was really good.
They were. Those triple doubles were rigged though. How many times his teammates part like the Red Sea so Russ could get rebound? Also, how many times did Russ chill out on defense? So he made sure he was in position to throw an assist.
Yep.
Clay scored 50 points in 3 quarters. LA Hobbies come with knowledge now in the playoffs.
We'll see.
Clay is top 76. That's funny.
75. Easy.
Reggie should be there. He was the only guy that could take MJ 7 games on a regular basis. Hero. You saying Reggie took MJ 7 games on a regular basis? And if the refs would have been fair, I think the Pacers beat the Bulls. I'm blown away, Hero. I'm blown away.
But it wasn't the Spurs giving. I mean, the Pacers giving him troubles back in the 90s, because that's what happened in the Last Dance, right? That's what they were.
They played the Bulls in a series to get to the finals. The Pacers and the Bulls. It wasn't like that was a rivalry, man. Let me look up Pacers playoff.
Reggie came in when MJ was almost leaving. We're not leaving.
No, Reggie started in 88.
88?
Yeah, Michael started in 84. Now they played a long time against each other.
Yeah, so Reggie took that long to get to that level? Ooh.
Yeah, the Pacers were not, it's not like
what a crazy time.
I'm trying to see here when they played the Bulls. Pacers versus Bulls playoff. Let me get some data here.
Oh man. If I could go back to any era to watch basketball, it would probably be the 90s. Just because of all the hype and all the storylines that happened in the 90s were really good.
All right. So Hero 3 said Reggie should be there. He was the only guy that could take MJ 7 games on a regular basis. So we do know, right? The Bulls played the Pacers in 1998. Right? They played the Bulls one time. That series went to 7 games. So I wouldn't say a regular basis. So that's not really a rivalry, man. Nobody in Chicago is talking about the Pacers. Nobody's talking about Rich Smits, Reggie Miller. Nobody's talking about that.
Mark Jackson, all of them. Yeah.
Mark Jackson got out of town a little bit later, went to another team. So it's not. Sometimes we look back on stuff and we say certain things, but it's not the reality of what was going on at the time.
That's true. 100% true. Let's see what else.
Flores says, remind us of the top 3 quarterbacks real quick. I'll tell you the top 2, right? Joe Montana's number 2. Tom Brady's number 1.
Yes. It's not even close. That's 7, right? 7 rings.
But I do pull in Ken Stabler into that top 10.
Really? Why?
Do you know who Ken Stabler was as a player? You're a Raider fan, baby.
I know. I just want to know why you say that. It's Redford. I can't think of any top 10 quarterbacks besides like the 2.
What about Dan Marino?
Peyton Manning. Where'd you put Peyton Manning?
Peyton Manning. You got John Elway. I mean, you got a lot of people. We just named 5. You got quite a few people there. But let's look up some Ken Stabler stats. He won a Super Bowl, right?
Yeah.
He had 27,938 yards passed and 194 touchdowns. He was one of the quarterbacks that played an open kind of offense that was a precursor to Dan Marino and some people. I mean, you think about slinging a ball, you think about Joe Namath, you think about Dan Fouts, and you think about Ken Stabler. Dan Fouts is also in my top 10.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
What about Mike Vick?
No. Top 10 quarterback? No.
I can't think of any quarterbacks right now. That's why. Dang, yeah, that's good. I didn't realize how good he was.
Oh, that's pretty good, man. I had an opportunity to meet him one time too. Talk to him a little bit. Sin City FD, what comics have you picked up lately? I picked up quite a few. I posted on Instagram, and it's in this box right here. I picked up quite a few comics the other day. This is a carrier box, and I will be talking about this in some future episodes. There's a Punisher variant #1 in there, signed by the artist. But I picked up a few comics lately, and it's well, I have a lot of comics in storage, so I'm gonna be going through soon.
Yeah. Let me. I think I have a comic. Hold on, let me ask my dad. Where's the comics you had? The comic you had.
How many?
Yeah, the one that's graded. I think. Let me see if I have my nephew.
I have 2, but I have 1 more on the way.
Let me see if I have one real quick. Since you want to bring out comics.
No, it's all good. Let's talk some comics,
Let me
man.
just see because my nephew has
There.
a Where's it at? Oh, it's in the glass. Never mind.
Pick it up real
It's
quick.
it's a Star Wars. Oops, it's a Star Wars comic though.
That's cool.
Let me see it.
I'm excited to see this.
If you guys haven't realized, I'm at my nephew's house, so we got like all the Star Wars stuff.
Okay.
Make sure you guys can check out Collector Drew. Look at this. Star Wars,
That's 1977.
1977.
That's a bang.
Oh, that's a great comic, man. Was that number 6?
Yeah, I'm working on number 1 too.
Yeah, he's getting number 1 soon.
9.4 is a hard grade in those.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I told you he's a big Star Wars fan, FD.
Oh my good.
I still can't believe they get these things graded.
Well, it kind of trips me out too. Thinking about back in the day, like there was no grading of comics, right?
This is crazy.
No.
And there's still a split now between people that still want to read them and people that want to grade it. But those are great in any collection.
The top.
And then
Well, Sin City, we can talk about different comics. Hit me with some messages. I hit you up too.
Do you know they grade figures too now?
Yeah, they do. I've just started seeing something about that. They do.
This is 1977. It's a 7.7.5.
Does he have the lightsaber with it?
Yeah.
And what color is the lightsaber? Red? Okay.
It's it used to be red, but I guess over time it turns to orange.
Well, 77 was a while ago, man.
That's all they all were.
Man, look at you, FD. I didn't know you knew about this.
Oh, yeah, I try to keep my mind on things, man. I'm always researching.
Star Wars?
Yeah, that's not hard to find. That's very hard to find right there. So, what? How did your cousin come about that? How long has he had that?
Wow, how long you got it?
eBay, Opera.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
In the
Yeah.
collector community.
eBay builds collections, man.
Look at this. I don't know if you guys can see everything, but he has a good crazy amount of stuff in here. That's why I was here. We filmed a little bit stuff.
I gotta come over there sometime.
All right.
I love to look around. I'm looking at the Boba Fett helmet back there.
Yeah, I'll give you guys a quick. I'm on the laptop, so I can't really move.
It's all good. Man, that's crazy.
Yeah, and then the one I really want to show you is the one the Dark Maul one.
$79.
Yeah. You see
I
it?
like that. Yeah. They got to do something else with that character, right? We need to see more Darth Maul.
He needs his own series.
I don't know if anybody saw it. Did you see the latest Han Solo movie?
Yeah.
Yeah. Darth Maul's in that, right?
Yeah, at the end. He comes out at the end.
Yeah, we got to have more than that. That got me excited there, JD. Yeah. I mean, I grew up with that stuff, man. In 77, I'm 2. My brother was 7.
Crazy.
He had a bunch of stuff that he opened and played with that if he wouldn't have today, it's a game changer.
Yeah. There's a lot of it. There's a lot.
And what's cool about those movies, right? That was the first time you really took toys from a major movie.
Exactly.
So they didn't know what that stuff was going to sell like. You got some limited print runs on stuff. It's cool. Very cool.
Yeah.
All right, so FD and JD need to see Dame in Portland next season.
I really want to go to a game up there just because of the atmosphere. just because of the atmosphere. But just because you wouldn't
Well,
want to.
it could be something that we do. Or maybe some, I like the city of Portland.
I haven't. You been to Portland yet?
Yeah.
We were in Seattle. My wife wanted to drive out there, but I was like, no, I don't want to drive an hour and a half to Portland for no reason.
I also want to go to Seattle. I've never been.
Seattle's good. One of the best baseball arenas ever, in my opinion. So, but good time.
Yeah, I remember this Hero 3 when Michael Jordan punched Miller and the refs kicked Miller out of the game. Yep. No comparison between Reggie and Clay, but I would take Clay all day. Yeah, I feel the same way. The styles of play is so different. Yeah, Reggie was always, talking, always saying something. He got into it with Kobe at one point. He's always saying something about something that I don't think anybody cared about. But yeah, Brady used to go easily. Yeah, Dan Fouts get overlooked all the time, though. But he's one of the people that helped the ball get into the air more often. To me, one of the leaders of the NFL from a quarterback perspective that led to what you see in the day in the NFL. Yeah.
What was his nickname? It was Air Fouts, or what was it?
Dan Fouts. Played with the San Diego Chargers.
No, but they named the offense. What was the offense behind that?
It was a very open offense. I mean, he was.
What was it called? They always talk about it when he does when he used to call games.
I don't know what the offense was called. I don't know if it was pro style or what they called it back in the day.
I don't remember,
but this is when Kellen Winslow started playing the tight end position, like what we see today. Yeah, different side of football, man. Hey, JD, who are you collecting right now? MLB and NBA?
Baseball, nothing. I'm not really into baseball right now. That's too long of a hold. It fluctuates too much. Basketball, Kyrie, Shea. But right now I'm focusing more on like UFC and wrestling right now, just to get ahead of the game before everybody else jumps on it.
Yeah, I'm trying to pay attention to some
Star Wars too. Star Wars card.
Yeah, I was in a conversation with Merle at the LA Proper Show about Star Wars. Star Wars stuff that's very exciting to me.
Yeah, the Mandalorian set. The first year is really good.
Mm-hmm.
The comic book, the one with the comic books is really good. The comic book cover is really good. I like that one. They have a lot. Star Wars is just so good at what they do.
Flora says you guys should do a reaction video to the YouTube video with the title "The Harsh Truth About the GOAT Debate."
I haven't seen that one.
I'll check this video out. I haven't seen that. But if Flores is telling me about it, I'm listening to Flores. Tom Brady creating emotional damage. What is he doing, OG? Because he said he was leaving and then he came back. Everybody in the locker room is grown. No, you got to know sometimes there's some outside. He could have had a conversation with people in his family, made a decision. We'll never know. I don't think we'll ever really know that unless they make a documentary 20 years from now about how the GOAT won a championship, got put out of the playoffs by the team that won a championship, said, you know what, I'm going to come back, and then he wins the championship.
Yeah, no.
We'll see. I mean, they bring the band back together down there, right? They got running backs now. And,
they're just one play away from making the Super Bowl or making the advance into the next round. So,
yep.
That's how close the NFL was.
Got a new coach, head coach. So, former head coach went upstairs. Come on, FD. You know the dream team is the ultimate all-time NBA All-Star, at least of our generation. Yeah, I agree with that. But I'm just saying, other Olympic teams, would you rather be on that team or win a championship?
I'd rather win a championship.
Yeah, and what are people going to talk about for years to come? Like Carmelo Anthony is all-time scorer in the Olympics. Does anybody care about that? I don't know. Maybe I know he does, but cool Star Wars stuff. I agree. Beautiful display cases. Display cases are on point. 92 Dream Team. No way Pacers beat the Bulls. That's not.
It's not even close.
It's not happening. In the 90s, it was Bulls. One thing for Indiana, the core fan base is outrageously crazy. I've heard that as well. Fans are very loyal. They get very excited. 90 NBA was the greatest decade post old school basketball. All right, number 1, Brady. Number 2, Montana. Number 3, Marino.
He got you all the way up to 5.
I can't disrespect Marino. Then we got Elway. Then we got Manning. Yeah, to me, the top 10 quarterback list is almost extremely straightforward. Maybe I'm wrong, but it's not. There are names that get locked in that I don't know how anyone's saying. I don't know about that. Don't forget Flutie. I don't think Flutie's top 10, but Flutie is a top quarterback. Costco Cars, what's up?
What's up, Ken?
I'm glad that you're here. Randall Cunningham. I love him, but he's not top 10. Nice comic box. Thank you very much. I'm just trying to take a step-by-step approach. There are some things that have changed in comics from when I last really got into comics up until now. There's quite a few changes. The variants, the variant covers, the different artists. One thing that I was talking to someone about in the comic book store recently is that, just like we go places and we see it's hard for different companies to get product. It's hard for the manufacturers of comics to get like different printing material. So there's some comics out right now that's printed on the same materials that inside of the comic. We'll see how that stuff plays out long term. But there's a lot of knowledge, a lot of reading. I've been just focusing my time on what is the significance of these variants. FD, can you please show that box again? OG, whatever you need, bro.
Where'd you find that?
Oh, it's at the comic book store.
Oh.
So in the back they have carrier cases.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I go into place, man. I spend some time. Start talking to people.
I agree.
You didn't know the people that work there. A lot of these people have a lot of knowledge, man. So been buying 1985 Transformer cars. A PSA 10 Optimus Prime just sold for $1K. Those Optimus Prime cars are hard to find in a good grade.
I even know they make Transformer cards.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Dexflow, what's the population on that car? Do you know? I was looking at some stuff that card is hard. 1977 Star Wars graded 9.5. Wow, congratulations. It's a nice book. Tom Brady drinks the tears of Miami fans. Yeah, we'll see what happens after the cheaters down there. But Miami hasn't done much in recent years. Costco finally was able to listen to your interview with my dad. Loved it. Thank you very much. It was great talking to him. And I want to have a conversation with you as well.
He's good. They're both good, man.
Yeah, man. Both knowledgeable. It was a pleasure to have that conversation.
Yeah, when I did both of them, it was pretty cool because I had his dad's point of view and then I had his point of view. So we were going back and forth, and they got to the point where they're arguing between who was the GOAT between LeBron and MJ. So it was a pretty cool.
That stuff is generational, man.
It is pretty cool.
I know Jay was rolling with Jordan, right?
Yeah, of course. You should. Man, Jay, I call him Tito Jay. He has his knowledge of the game.
He has great knowledge, man, and he's humble. What I love about him, he's a humble person.
And
he has great knowledge. And every time I talk to him, I can learn something.
Both of them.
JD, you say things at times. I tell people this all the time, and you can learn from anyone. You say things at times that I'm like, okay, like you were telling me about what's the first year basketball series you were telling me about last night? Flux,
yeah.
I went and did some Flux research. So when people tell me stuff, I'm like, I'm listening.
You got to be like a sponge.
You gotta be like that. I don't care who it is. You gotta be like that. That's how you pick up stuff and learn different things. But Costco, I'll be in contact with you. I'll definitely see you on Saturday. And we'll hook up, we'll catch up on Saturday. I think the only franchise that has a winning record over Tom Terrific is my Saints. Who them Saints?
Well, technically the Giants.
Yeah, in the big games,
yeah.
Sin City Cars, let's definitely talk soon, bro. Because I found out a lot in the past week about prime cuts, variants, ratios, versions, trying to be careful with what I'm buying. So am I. Yeah, well, you let me know. DM me or something. I'll hit you up right after this. You let me know a good time to give you a call, and we'll try to catch up this week. Talk a little bit. No idea, but packs can be had for 40. Okay. You talking about the transfer. All right. All right. I'm gonna have to check that out. I will make it happen. Portland Trailblazers next game next season. It'd be cool. It'd be cool to come up. See what's up. I haven't been. Does Portland? What kind of card shows does Portland have?
I don't know. I haven't,
Let me know.
that'd be pretty cool, like a weekend.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be pretty cool.
Or even go to Seattle or something. If we could go to a card show,
Seattle's nice.
that would be amazing. Baker Boy, LOL. Seattle in summer is perfect. 2023 All-Star game. Come up to Seattle. You know, I haven't been to an All-Star game weekend. I haven't been to a game, and I haven't been to a home run derby. I was going to try to go when it was in LA, and then a lot of stuff happened.
I would definitely want to go to an All-Star game.
Be cool, right? Think Panini will make the Jam Masters inserts its own standalone set like Flux? What do you think?
Cool. I like how the Jam Masters look. But if they can make a whole stand like alone like the Flux, oh, I don't know, that'd be hard. They really got to get super creative at that point, like spin-offs and everything.
Yeah, it'd be interesting. Very, very, very interesting. Yeah. You got anything else you want to talk about, man? I'm all eat. I'm excited.
I can't think of anything right now, but I mean, we got a lot.
NBA playoffs will be exciting. We're gonna see what happened in baseball. You saw Mike Trout took that pitch off his hand, right?
I don't know what's gonna. I feel like he can't catch a break. Did they say what happened yet?
No, they took MRI. He doesn't. It's not broken.
So he's probably gonna be out for a few weeks.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's probably swollen. Is all get out. I'm loving Tom Brady. The way he retired, I was the day he retired, I was a Portland card show. It was crazy. So they do okay.
There's a show in Denver in August I want to go to.
I want to go to that too.
Oh, you saw it? But I don't. What week is the Burbank show? Was it the last week?
Let me tell you some dates right now, sir.
I don't know what the Burbank show is.
Let me look up.
Oh,
Burbank show is August 26th through 28th.
Well, the Denver show's the Sunday, so I'll probably go to the Saturday and then just do a quick trip to that Sunday.
Oh, the Denver show's on 28th?
Yeah, it's that week. It's the same weekend.
Interesting. How far is Burbank away from you? It's not that far, right?
Like 10 minutes.
Yeah, 15 minutes, yeah. Because I was in where were we at? We were in Hollywood on Saturday. And at one point it was like 20 minutes from Hollywood to Burbank.
Don't do it, FD. That 20 minutes turns to an hour.
I didn't end up doing it, but I was
saying that. Don't believe that GPS 20 minutes. Don't believe.
It sounded odd to me, right? When I looked it up, I was like, "Are you
20
serious?"
minutes for 5 miles, right, or something like that. Yeah, don't believe it.
That's interesting. Well, JD, you know it's good to have you on, man. Always good talking to you, spending some time with you, having all of our people on here. It's nice. I really appreciate you all. Thank you very much.
Yeah, so maybe next week, I'll be more flexible and I can show you around the room.
Yeah, be all good
like that. But yeah, I just want to switch it up a little bit. Maybe a different vibe. So next week we got Premiere, and then the big one then we got Del Mar, and then we got a little break. So we got some more stories and conversations come up in a few weeks.
So what days are you? So okay, we're gonna see each other Premiere, but what days are you at Del Mar? You know yet?
Saturday. I already booked Saturday.
Saturday. Okay.
Saturday. Because Sunday I'm filming at Average Joe's, so I can only do Sunday. I mean, I can only do Saturday, but I don't know any shows after Del Mar, right? Oh, I know Newport, but that's in June. That's the only one I could think of.
Yeah, I don't think I know either.
But but I think they're doing a trade night Monday. I don't know if you saw it. They're doing a trade night Monday at Burbank. The following Monday after.
I did see that.
So
I did see that. Yeah, I think I saw that today.
Yeah. So I think Rolf Karts is gonna do it. So it's gonna be a crazy time. Next week might be it might be hectic with everything going down. So we'll see.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Busy time, man. Busy time to collect, look at cars, flip, buy. Busy time.
Whatever it may be. But yeah, this was a good. I'm telling you, every episode we get, it's getting better and better.
Well, I enjoy always having conversation with you and talking through things and getting different perspective.
Yep.
And our people that are here, it's always good to have people on and throwing some comments in and letting us know what they think.
Maybe next week. By next week, I'll have my top 25. Just remind me.
Hey, don't rush that thing, man. Put some season on that thing. Let it
Well, I
be.
have to share my top 10. The top 10 is easy.
Yeah, come. Oh, is it? Is it easy?
I mean, yeah. What? I mean, no, I don't even want to get into it. But I mean,
Okay.
top 5 out the bat. I mean, you go MJ, Kobe, your boy LeBron, Magic. I'll even go. No, I'll go Kareem before I go Magic. That's already 4. Yeah, it's actually hard. Kyrie.
Hero 3 said, "What do you guys think of Shohei CPR on bat?" I've seen that before.
What is that?
Well, he was like he felt like he was struggling at the plate, so he came to the dugout and he started doing CPR on his bat.
Oh,
I've seen that before. I feel like so when I saw the clip, I was like, I've seen that before.
the baseball man. Why are these baseball players tripping right now? FD. It's only been 4 games. What do they expect?
But they're probably coming home and watching the news and being like, man, people talking crazy about me. MVP, OG, let's see. Back-to-back pitcher, batting MVP. Let's just see.
It's a marathon. We had to have this conversation in like 6 months from now.
Yeah, we got to talk about this in like end of August.
Yeah.
And then we'll be like, yeah, he had a great season. This and that and the other, and this should happen.
Well, when August comes, it'll be NFL time again. So. It's gonna be
JD, I think we got to try to go to a football game or something.
Yeah, I mean, we could go. I want to go to a baseball one too. Baseball.
Let's go to baseball.
I don't want to go to Dodger Stadium though. I want to go to Anaheim.
Oh, you don't like the Dodgers?
I don't like the Dodgers. I mean, if you want to go, we go there. That'd be cool.
No. We can go to Anaheim. I enjoy the Anaheim game. I went to the opening game. I enjoy Anaheim games. I'm going to a game this Saturday.
Who are they playing?
I never know.
Oh, because you're going to premiere. Oh, so you're going right after?
Yeah, it's a night game.
Let me
Let's
see.
see who they're playing. Angels. Let's see who they're playing. This Saturday, they're playing on Baltimore. 6:07 start.
Should be an easy win.
And we got Saturday night fireworks.
Not bad, not bad.
Should be cool. Yeah, but I'll go to an Anaheim game with you.
That'd be pretty cool. We should do like
We should do something from the game.
yeah, we should go live for any. That'd be pretty cool. No, I'm still trying to work some details out for the table for Del Mar, and then maybe we could film that day. Do
It's
something.
all good with me, man.
We'll figure something out.
I got a different outfit for Delmar.
Oh, I already got my outfits ready, man. Hope the weather is gonna be nice that day.
It should be, right? I haven't even looked at weather yet. Let's look at Delmar weather. Check it out.
Well, let me see. Next Sunday. Oh, damn, it's gonna be heating up. Is it next? Oh, it's in 2 weeks from now. No, so it should be heating up because it's in the 80s. But San Diego, their weather's different. It's not. It doesn't get warm over there. It's always cool.
We're talking about the 28th through the 30th, right?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm looking at 69 degrees, 70, 71, 72.
Yeah, it doesn't get. Tell me it doesn't get warm over there. It's always cool.
Water. I couldn't foresee it being. It's gonna be sunny every day. It's gonna be great. 1%, 2% humidity level. It's gonna be great.
Yeah. It's cool.
It's gonna be fun, man. It's gonna be good to see you on that Saturday. Do you know what time you're getting in? Getting in early?
Yeah, I'll get there early because I'm gonna go with my nephew and then I'm gonna go with Dime. So we'll get there around probably like when they start. We'll see. It's still a drive down. There's it's gonna take like hour to get down there, hour and a half.
At least I want to leave on Friday.
Yeah, you're gonna go to the train night, right?
Yeah.
I don't want to. I'm just gonna fly. We're just gonna drive in that day and then drive back.
Okay.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah, doing the trade night. I probably just be chilling out, man.
I mean, yeah, like, we're right by the beach. This is what we should do before we go. We should
I'm telling you, I've been trying to talk this up with some people. What's up?
we'll go to the show, and we'll go eat, have a nice lunch at the beach, go back to the show, and that's it. That'll be the way they. I think it's walking distance to the beach. I think they said.
Yes.
I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to want to walk, but I'm just saying.
It's supposed it's a quick walk to the beach. But hold on, Baker Boy says FD erasing my comments. Baker Boy, let me just tell you this, man. I don't erase comments.
No.
Don't erase comments.
You probably just didn't get to it.
Yeah, what do you like that, man?
But yeah.
What do you like that? Yeah, but I think it's gonna be cool, man. I think it's a short walk. You're not trying to walk now, man.
Man, I mean, I'm just kidding. If we got to walk to get something nice to eat, then let's do it. This is gonna be the first time in a while that where a show was like in the middle. It's in a good area.
That's right. It's in the middle of everything that's going
So
on.
we'll see how it goes.
And it's 30 minutes to San Diego.
Oh, so it's
So
actually
at some point, I got to go to San Diego.
yeah. So we'll see. We'll figure something out. I mean, we got 2 weeks to make a plan.
Be cool. Hey, tell your cousin I appreciate the background.
Yeah.
What he's
Make sure you guys. Let me put his Instagram up. He has a lot of good stuff right there. Collector Drew.
Collector Drew. All right, I'll hit him up.
You already follow. Oh, I don't know. It's my nephew, FD. You gotta follow the family. Come on.
I'm
man.
about to do it right now, man. This is a priority. Collector Drew. I'm already following him.
Yeah, you meet you'll meet him. You'll meet him because you'll be there at Del Mar.
Okay.
So it'd be cool. Connect everything together.
All right. So yeah, Hero said Baker just won his 25, man. Baker, I'm gonna give it to you. Yeah, we'll never do that. Well, JD, it's been a pleasure. Everyone that's here, it's been a pleasure.
Yes, sir. It was a
Hope
good one.
everybody had a wonderful day today for time with family. It's been great.
So I'll see you guys. I'll see you Saturday. I'll see everybody next Sunday.
That's right.
Earlier time because the last week we're gonna go late.
Yeah, next week we'll be here at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
So you guys catch us earlier.
And we're going to talk more about these playoffs and what's going on, and probably who we're going to predict it. Who we're going to predict is going to be leaving. So,
Next week we'll have a better. I think it'll start. The second round might be starting already. So we'll see.
yeah, for some teams, they're going to have a remote in their hand, feet up, with a chilled beverage, watching the rest of this thing.
Yes, sir.
All right, JD. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you very much.
I'll see you guys. Have a good night, everyone.
Bye bye.